We're going to start by rolling the shoulders. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Big circles. And we're going to bring them the opposite direction. All around. Three, two, and one. Drop the head. Nice circle all the way. When we get to the front, change direction, bring it back. All around. All the way. Three, two, and one. Hands on hips, feet shoulder apart. We're going to go around the circle and bring it back. Moving through the hips this time. Or with the joints getting them moving. In one more direction. From there, bring your feet together, and knees, hands on knees, little circle around and back. And move one more direction. And up, and then last one here, out into the toe, circle around and bring it back. I'm going to swap the other side. And one more direction. Okay, let's grab our band or strap. And we're going to hold in front of us. Bring your hands out kind of wide on the band, and we're going to just bring our hands all the way back and forward. So all the way around the back. Don't worry if you can't get the full way back, just get as far as you can. Bring on the rotation in our shoulders. If after a few rounds you can go a little bit further, do, but don't force it, just go as far as you feel comfortable doing. I'm going to go one more each direction. Okay, from there you're going to keep one arm down, so one down by your hip, the other arm is going to go around the head and back. So around our head and bring it back around again. Do that for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring the opposite side, so other hand comes down for the hip, and then we bring the other hand around the head. Might find one move is easier than the other, that's fine. Just get as much around as you can and back. All around, all the way back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, we're going to hold out in front of us. Pulling it tight, and you're going to pull your elbows back. So our upper arms are up at shoulder height. We're going to put our elbows back and squeeze. Pull back, squeeze shoulder blades together at the back. All the way back and forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. There you go. Shake it out a little bit. Gonna bring it a little bit lower now. And again, we're holding it tight, and we're gonna pull our elbows back and squeeze. Squeeze the shoulder blades and back. Four, 3, 2, and 1. There you go. Shake it out. We're gonna bring it above our head now. So, and pulling it tight. You're gonna put your elbows to your sides. Very slowly down. And slow back up. All the way down. 3 seconds down, 3 seconds up. Pulling the tension on the band or strap you have. So pulling your arms apart as you do this. So we're pulling our hands away and bringing our elbows slowly down. Three seconds down, 3 seconds up. For 4. 3. 2. Okay. And one last one. Slowly down. And back up. Okay, there we go. Shake it out. We're going to bring it down to the mat now. So we're going to start by lying back. You're going to hook the band or strap behind your leg and just lift your leg up till you feel that first kind of bit of tension. So we're not trying to pull our leg up to 90 degrees. You just get up a little bit till we find a little bit of tension on the back of the leg. You might find as well that you're feeling it in like the whole of the leg, so both in your hamstring and your calf. That's okay. If you put our toe closer, you'll get more of a stretch on your calf. Just gonna hold it there for 10 seconds. From there, we're gonna push into the strap a little bit. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're gonna inhale and exhale, bring it a little higher. Now give it a little more stretch. We're gonna push into it again. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna inhale, exhale, so you can come a little closer. Don't worry if you can't, stay where you are if you can't. You want to try to avoid bending the knee, so if you're pulling yourself up and going like this, let it out a little bit more. So we're going to inhale, exhale, bring it a little higher. We can keep it in that position. From there, you're going to turn one toe out to the side. So turn your toe towards your ears. So turn it outwards. Bring it back to center. And then turn it face inwards. Turn it back to center, let it go for a second. From there, we're going to lift it back up. And this time, we're going to let the leg fall out to the side. And try and keep our opposite hip on the floor here. Just let the leg fall out as far as you can. Support it with your hand. Just get a stretch on the inner thigh. And it doesn't matter how low you go with this, we're just letting it drop, using gravity to aid the stretch. From there, we're going to inhale. Exhale, see if you can fall further. If not, you can also see by pulling your toe a little bit closer towards your head. You're going to bring it up slightly, but don't force anything again. You just want to feel that light stretch. You don't want to feel like intensive stretching. Just stay where it's comfortable for you. Keep breathing. As you breathe, see if you can drop a little lower or move it a bit. If you can't, don't worry. And inhale. Exhale, bring it up and across. And you can lift your hip over as we turn here. Don't worry about that. Again, just let it fall as far as it can. Probably find your other leg gets in the way. We're just letting that leg fall as low as it can. Again, just breathing. If you want, you can intensify the stretch by bringing it a little bit closer again towards your face. But don't force it either. And we're going to inhale, exhale, bring it up, and lower it down. You're going to swap to the opposite side now. Make sure that's hooked around your foot safely when you're pulling it up. And I'm just going to lift up again to that first area of bind. Remember, it doesn't matter how high you're coming up. And then just feel that light stretch. You know, force the muscles. And there, and inhale. Push against it a little bit. And there, we're going to inhale again and exhale. See if you can come a little bit higher. Don't worry, just stay where you are again. We're just going to even in that light stretch. Pushing against it lightly again. And inhale, exhale, come a little bit higher. Last one here. And push against it. And inhale, exhale, and just hold it there for a few seconds. And we're going to bring it back in a second. From there, shake it out a little bit if you need to. And then we're going to lift back up and let our leg fall out as far as we can. Again, using that. You can use the arm to support your leg. You keep our hip on the floor on the opposite side. Can while you're doing it, let it lower more. So let gravity bring it down, or you can bring your toes closer to your face. Once more, so you can come a little bit further. And then inhale, exhale, bring it up and across to the opposite side. Again, just your hip can come up here and just let your leg fall as far as comfortable. Can as well, pull it a little bit closer to your face. Remember, don't force something. If you're not comfortable too, so just leave the way it is. And inhale, exhale, come a little closer. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up and around. We're going to leave the band aside for a moment. Alright. What is lie out straight here. And what we're going to do first is we're going to focus on kind of squeezing and activating our glutes. So I want you to squeeze, basically both your bum cheeks and let go. Squeeze and let go. Focusing on just moving them here. See if you can feel them activating equally. Do you feel one's easier than the other? Four, 3, 2, and 1. From there, you're going to go one at a time. So you're going to one squeeze the other. If you find one's harder to do than the other, hold it for longer. Try and get that whole muscle activated in the core. Just from the glutes. Not trying to lift your hip in any direction. Just move the glutes here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, let's bend our legs to the soles of our feet together. Again, and our feet are out, our knees are out flat. And we'll lift up into a glute bridge and come back down. Using the outside of our glutes here. Our knees should stay down, they should not be coming up like this. We do this. We're going to keep our knees out wide, lift up, down. All the way up and back down. Ready, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah, now we're going to bring our feet flat into the mat. What we're first going to do is going to tilt our hips and bring them back. So we want to make sure we're starting with arching your back, and then you're going to tilt your hips, put your belly button to the floor, and bring it right down, back up again, back down. So we want to be able to move our hips forward and back. Use that belly button, pull it to the floor, get the back flat, and then come back up. Pull it to the floor, and come back up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. So from there now, we're going to tilt our hips, heels into the floor, lift our back up into a glute bridge, push it with our glutes to lift ourselves up, and slowly come back down. When we get to the bottom, bring our hips back up, and then up we go again. Come back down. And back down. Four. Make sure that we get to the bottom. Each time we tilt our hips and bring them back up. 3, 2, and one last one. Okay. We are going to, I'm going to set up just to show you this, but you guys are going to stay line. And our hands to our side and let them fall out as far as we can. And bring them back up. All out and back up. And do just work a rotation in our shoulders. Keeping arms at our sides. We have a 90-degree angle at our elbow as well. So all the way out. And back in. So if you're lying down, it'll look like this. So just falling out as far as they go. Back up. Do that for 4, 3, 2, and one last one. And back up. Okay. Let's stay in that position. We're going to bring our shoulders now, our arms to shoulder height. So not up or lower, direct line from your shoulder to your elbow. Flip your arms back and bring them forward. So in that position, you might find you can go one way better than the other. That's normal as well. We don't want to be popping our shoulder and trying to push it forward. So we want to keep our shoulders back on the mat. We're going to let them fall back. So with me, I can get the whole way here, but I can only get part of the way this way. Forward. Back. So we don't want to move our shoulders so it looks like they've gone further. We want to keep them back and down on the floor. Forward. Back. If you find one side tight as well, what you can do is when you come to it, just leave it hanging there and let gravity bring it a little bit further. And then bring it back. I'm going to do that for 4, 3, 2, one last one. And back. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves onto our side. We're going to rest your head on your bottom arm, bend in the knees. Ankles and knees are stacked on top of each other, and we're just going to lift up as high as you can and slowly lower. So with this, we want to make sure that we are not rotating backwards when we're doing it. We're keeping ourselves still and just lift up as high as we can and back down. And up, inhale, lower. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Again, we'll stop the opposite side. And flip it over again, resting the head on the bottom hand and just lifting up and lowering. Exhale up, inhale lower. You go 4, 3, 2, and one last one, and back down. Okay, we're going to flip over into our box position here. From here, we're going to roll our shoulders back and forward. Big circles and back. Four, 3, 2, and 1. From there, we're going to drop the head, tuck the hips, push back up towards the ceiling. Back and go. Oh, we go. Ratchet string in the back, the middle of your back. Push you up, pull you up, and back down. Four, 3, 2, and one more. And from there, let's step 1 foot back. And we are going to just rock back on the toe and forward. Stretching out our calf again. Go as far back as you feel comfortable and forward again. Nice and lightly, we're not forcing anything, just rock it back and forth. Four, 3, 2, and 1. swap to the opposite side. Again, we're going to rock back and forth. Again, as far as comfortable for you. Nice and light, back and forth. Four, three, two, and one. Bring it back up from there. We're going to do a little stretch in our feet. So we're going to tuck toes up underneath, sit up, and then just going to lean back as far as comfortable and bring it forward. So your toes tuck underneath, you're just kind of leaning back as far as you can and coming forward. You might find it's very intense, so you mightn't be going that far back. Don't worry, it's normal. Just going back and forth. And a lot of time on your feet, we don't really work on, stretching them. Then in the love. It's going to be quite an intensive stretch to do this. Just from far back so you feel comfortable doing so. Forward again. Now we're going to do that for 4, 3, 2, one more. Back and bring it forward. Okay. Give me a little wiggle there when you come up off your feet. My find one foot is that was sore on one than the other. From there now, we're going to bring our elbows to the floor. Our hands are going to come up around our head, and we're just going to lean back and forward. So, the further you walk your elbows out, the harder it is to go. Just stretch out the back of our shoulders. Four, 3, 2, and 1. From there, walk the hands out. I'm just going to sit back into our child's pose. Spike up the heels, pull the hands forward. Walk your hands over to the side. Bring it back to center. Walk hands over to the other side. Bring it back to center. And let's bring it back up to the box position. So from there, what we're going to do is we're going to rotate one leg up just as high as we can and back down, keeping our body still. So these are called fire hydrants. Just rotate our knee up as high as you can. Lower, the rest of our body stays still. We're not going up with it like this. Just going up as high as you can, back down. We're doing that for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, opposite side. Again, we do not rotate our body with it. Up. And keeping our core nice and tight. Keep ourselves steady. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring back down. From there, we're going to lift one leg out, one arm forward, pause, and swap it over. Again, keep our body as square as possible as we do this. Exhale out, hold, bring it back in. Exhale out, hold, bring it back in. Should we pause each time? On our next one, we're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're going to swap to the other side now and hold again. Out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Okay, from there, we're going to bring ourselves up onto our knees. We're going to put one leg forward, one leg back. You're going to squeeze your glute from behind, and we're just going to fall forward as hard as you can, squeeze it from behind, and then step off that foot and press up. Open up the front of the leg, open the front of the hip. Back up. Open up that hip, right back. See if you can go a little bit further each time, don't worry if you can't. Again, I'm trying to keep yourself upright as well, so you're not leaning onto that front leg. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Oh, and swap to the opposite side. Same thing again. Squeeze that glute, drop a little forward, and come back up. We make sure we're squeezing the glute from behind to help this muscle open up. We're just going again as far as comfortable for us. Nice slow movements through each time. 4, 3, 2. One last one. And back up. Okay, we're going to stand up. Interlock our fingers behind our back. Shoulders together. Just lift up as high as we can. And interlock fingers and pull them apart, opposite direction. Drop the head. From there, let's lift up, push up towards the ceiling. And we'll lean it over to one side. Back to center. And we're over to the other side. Back to center. Let it go. And we're done. Well done, guys.